What's heaven?
This is probably one of the best sci-fi films that I've seen in quite some time. Sobrang napabilib ako with how this film was produced, directed, and I was actually first and foremost able to have this quick chat with director Gareth Edwards. Hey, greetings, my name is Aram Francisco. And I was so happy, it was such a privilege, it was such an honor to just spend even just 5 minutes with the guy and get a lot of things already from that little conversation that we had. And I will be showing off some snippets of that interview. But this is basically going to be my review of this movie, and I have to say this is really a fantastic movie entitled The Creator. And in this review, I'm already going to say this is a really fantastic movie. And I'm going to drop already my score, which is a score of 9 out of 10. This is the first time I'm trying out. Bibigay ko yung review score ko muna before explaining why I got it a 9 out of 10. And I'm gonna give 3 reasons why this film is actually really worth watching and why I felt like it deserves a 9 out of 10. Reason number 1 is the visuals / direction of Gareth Edwards. The vision, the way that he was able to paint this picture of this futuristic, dystopian, AI war kind of setting was really fantastic. I actually asked him this question, how was he able to build this world from the ground up? And it was actually interesting how he actually said that it wasn't building it from the ground up.
Yeah, I mean, to take something you just said about building things from the ground up, I think one of the things that I've learned that works best in a movie like this, an ambitious sci-fi movie, is not to build things from the ground up, but actually go to the real world where there is all this amazing stuff and shoot in real locations and let the world carry on. Like, don't stop it, don't close streets, don't stop people coming along, like let real life happen. And then when you add the science fiction on top, it feels incredibly real. And so we didn't build sets, we didn't have really much green screen or anything like that. We went to like 80 different locations in 8 different countries in Southeast Asia, and it was kind of like going back to how films used to be made before digital, CGI kind of changed cinema quite a lot.
So this is actually very evident in the movie. You actually get to see yung talagang very immersive world building, but you know that it's influenced by where we are right now. It feels so real, so close to home, because it actually is. It's taking those influences of Asia, because there's New Asia actually in this world that he created in The Creator. But beyond the New Asia, it very much feels like Asia, like where we are today, just with this futuristic blend that makes it very realistic feeling. As you watch, every moment, every scene, every location is just authentic and real. And that's something that is really captivating in terms of his direction. Everything just felt so immersive and so like you were sucked in immediately into this world. And the visuals, the transitions, even the way things were divided in the story was really fantastic. Nag-complement din yung vision niya with the whole visual aspect to the story itself. Second thing that I loved about this, which I think made it really successful, is the story. The story is, in a way, it's not all that unique in a sense. There's been a lot of like AI-centric stories. Terminator is one of the first films that would come to mind. But this story, actually, it doesn't try hard, but it does just simply elicit this parang, close to home fear kind of thing when it comes to AI. I mean, we're going through that right now, as in a world, in our present world, where we are in reality. We're in that space where we're trying to figure out artificial intelligence, making our lives easy. But here, he really made a way to shape an entirely different character out of AI, out of these robots, and this empathy and this, understanding with the story and these characters in themselves, they come to life, literally and figuratively, as you'll see in this movie. When you get to those big moments, it's just like a huge payoff from everything that that journey brings us to. It's quite long in terms of the lengthiness of the film, but you don't necessarily feel it because every moment is just like that punchy action and drama, and everything is just layered as the movie progresses, which I really liked. And this is actually where I started to see the resemblance with Rogue One. Rogue One was probably my favorite Star Wars movie because number one, it was different, it hits harder, it's a bit more emotional, and the creator just dives into that and really digs deeper into being such an emotional roller coaster ride, which you would just enjoy from start to finish, even down to those last moments. Talagang parang, whoa, how is this even, how did Gareth Edwards as a director even think of creating a story in this light, in this manner? Number 3, lastly, is the cast. I'm just echoing what Gareth Edwards said in that interview that we had. You know, 3 important things: casting, casting, casting.
As a director, like, they say, like, the 3 most important things are casting, casting, and casting. Like, if you get the cast right, you don't have to work as hard when you're filming. I mean, we obviously worked very hard trying to make the movie, but it was, what you don't have to do, which is just a joy, is you don't have to trick people into doing excellent performances. Like, you can just explain the scene and the trajectory that the character is on, and then they will take care of the rest. And we did things quite differently. We shot on cameras in a way that allowed us to do like 25-minute takes. So we wouldn't stop filming for like half an hour, and instead of saying cut and everything stopping, they would just go back to their starting positions and do the scene again. And everybody did it differently each time, and sometimes strange, crazy things would happen that we weren't expecting, and it made it feel a lot more realistic and natural. And so everyone was really good at rolling with that, and it was like doing a play or something, or more like a documentary than a movie.
You see how authentic, and really that what he was describing here, now he gave them that space to be almost creative and really decide the scene and decide how they're gonna play things out. It's evident. It's evident with how they treated the role. It's evident kung paano nila talagang inon each and every role that they had here. And each cast member just did a fantastic job here. Even the child actor won me over. Sobrang ganda nung, yun nga, goes back to that direction, goes back to that vision, and the way he treated the casting here. There's just so many amazing moments here, so many amazing dialogue and the script writing and the interactions individually and as an ensemble. The cast of the creator was just really like handpicked to the best of their abilities, just went in and performed their hearts out, and it shows in this film. I really loved it to the point that I wanted more. Feeling ko, that's why I give it a 9 out of 10 kasi bitin pa rin ako with the story. I just really wanted more out of the creator in that sense. But that doesn't mean at all that I did not enjoy it. I love the heck out of this film. So that's pretty much it for this review. Don't forget to make every day into an adventure. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and see you guys on the next one.